Okay, guys. So application of trigonometry, and today is the first day. Okay, for application of trigonometry. Okay, so we learned about the identities, introduction, and lot of results. Right? We proved in the last chapter, student. Right? It's a continuation of the last chapter, but trust me, student. This application of trigonometry it's going to be very easy. Okay, so you are not going to learn lot of application, only one application. Okay, that is something called heights and distance. Okay, so heights and distance for me both of them distance only, student. Okay, some two lengths. Okay, some two lengths. In general we'll name it as two different thing. Okay, horizontal thing in general we'll call it as distance, student, right? And vertical we'll say actually height. Okay, so in maths, right, when you are learning straight line in 11th standard, we will say this is a run and this is rise. So basically this is what it mean by distance and this mean by height. So how are you going to find this heights and distance, guys? If you join these two lines, you are getting what? A right angle triangle. So that's a magic story. That's a magic. Anything can be converted into what? Right angle triangle. You can apply Pythagoras theorem as well as you can apply trigonometric ratios. You have learned trigonometric ratios, sine, cos, tan, and reciprocal of those three. But in application of trigonometry, heights and distance, if I put theta, this heights and distance is what, student? This is opposite side and this is adjacent side. So this is opposite and this is adjacent. So which theta will relate? Only opposite and adjacent does not relate your hypotenuse. Tan theta. Correct or not? Tan theta opposite by adjacent. I don't know why these dogs are close. 1 minute, I'll close it. Okay, guys, tan theta equal to opposite by adjacent. So majority, 95% of your problem, we will apply this theta only. So what is the magic? In general, students, the height is difficult to measure, but distance easy to measure. Why? Because it's on the ground. It's on the ground. So if you know distance, you can easily find height. Sir, how this magic? That is what trigonometry issues. As I told you in your first unit, trigonometry, introduction trigonometry, I told you that if you want to find one side of a right triangle, and if you know any two sides, you can apply Pythagoras theorem. But if I know only one side, provided I know one angle, then I can find other two sides using what? Trigonometric ratios. Right or not, guys? Please respond. Are you there or not, everyone?
Yes,
Okay,
sir, yes.
trigonometric ratios. Okay. So here it's what's going to happen. As I mentioned, distance can be measured easily. Theta can be measured easily. Maybe you think it's difficult. That's what we are going to see in the next screen. The moment you can easily measure these two, guys, the heights can be measured using your trigonometric ratio, particularly tan theta. So the magic is not magic, correct or not? Yes, I know if I know what is that angle, I know tan theta value. And if I know adjacent side, I can easily find my opposite side. If I know opposite side, I can find my adjacent side. Are you clear? The secret is that's all, student. The secret is this. Or you are all going to do all real life situations, student, right? All the real life situation. So you can easily relate how application of trigonometry is going to help you to find the real life situation, right? Particularly the heights and distance, right? And what are the values in general you should know? From the unit 1, guys, you don't want to know much things. Just you should know what is tan 30 and tan 45 and tan 60. If you know these three values, 95% of the problem can be solved. Tan 30 equal to 1 by root 3. Anyone remember tan 45?
1.
1. What is tan 60?
Root 3.
Root 3. They just where you also can participate. Okay, the chapter you know, right?
Yes, sir.
Guys, listen carefully. Okay, so here I'm going to tell you guys observer. Observer means I. Okay, the magic is happening how? Okay, for example, here is the observer and he is looking into maybe guys a tree. Okay, he's looking into the tree. Guys, if he didn't change, 1 minute, I'll take some other examples. Instead of tree, I'll take some other example. Okay. So consider an object. Okay, so this place is called as observer, and he is looking into some object here, something. Okay, this is object 1, and the same person. So consider student. If he is not raising his head or he is not downing his head, which means what? Lower his head, what will happen? If he stands straight and his head is not moving anywhere, then this is called as, guys, horizontal line. So basically, it's a line of sight. It's a line of sight where you are not moving any direction, means you are seeing straight. Then the line of sight is called as horizontal line. So if you want to see this object, what you have to do? You have to raise your head, correct or not? Means the object is above the horizontal line. The object is above the horizontal line. So what's happening here? Anyone can tell me? There is an angle is getting formed with a horizontal line and with a line of sight. This also line of sight. When it is line of sight? When he is not moving his head, rise or down, lower the head. He is seeing anything straightly. It's all on the eye level. So that line of sight, is special name is horizontal line. So line of sight, I always telling what student, what is his eye, where he is looking right now. He is looking on here. Okay. So this is a normal level. Guys, here one angle is getting formed. And coming to this, maybe there is an object is down his what? Horizontal line. Means he has to lower his head. Correct or not? Everyone, please respond.
Yes, sir.
So this is object 2. So object 2 is below his horizontal level and object 1 above the horizontal level. Guys, all the magic, this diagram, if you are able to understand this diagram well, guys, all the magic can happen. Okay, here also some angle is getting formed. And this is called as angle of elevation. This is called as angle of depression. So what is theta E? Angle of elevation. And theta D is called as angle of depression. So now define that. What is the angle of elevation? It's the angle between horizontal line and line of sight when the object is above the horizontal line. What is angle of depression? Same definition. Angle between horizontal line and line of sight only when the object is below the horizontal line. Are you clear? Guys, are you clear with the definition? What is angle of elevation, angle of depression? Okay. So whether we need to understand this definition, everything? No, it's all for knowledge. But problem when I'm giving the problem, the story is different. Guys, the magic is here. You can
Sir.
form a right triangle for all the situations. The magic is created the moment if you join this line, you are getting what? Right angle triangle. Now my question is, guys, maybe this object above the ground level may be 200 meter, but it is not possible to measure. But the moment you know this distance, the moment you know the angle, you can easily measure this using tan theta. Correct or not? That is what we learned in the first unit. So all the magic done. Now the question is, sir, how are you going to measure this angle? Is it difficult work, sir? Better we can go and measure directly measurement of the tree or something. Okay. Even tower, anything you can measure, or building. Guys, it can be anything. The observer is looking some object on the top of the building, on the top of the tree, or the top of the tower, no problem. The moment you are forming this right triangle, you can easily find that height too. Okay, provided you should know the distance. Okay, so how these angles are going to be measured? There is a special instrument called theodolite. Okay, what is that? Theodolite. There is one more instrument is called that instrument name is it is there in Amazon also. I have seen that instrument name is yes, clinometer. What is that? Clinometer. Okay, so you can use either one of the instrument, guys. Just buy it from Amazon. Clinometer, very simple. This is little used in the survey student, but here this also will give this angle. Okay, but it is very cheapest. Even 200 300 rupees you can buy it, student. Okay, you can measure the angle. Clear or not? So using this, very simply you can measure these two angles. Then if you know the distance, height is automatic. Right. So guys, in this chapter, all are word problem. All are word problem. Okay, means situation will be given. Your very first work is convert them into a diagram. When I say the diagram, convert into a right triangle. If you are able to convert into one right triangle, then it is a 2 mark. If you are able to convert into 2 triangle, then it is a 4 mark. Okay, so see the situation when you are converting into right triangle, whether you are getting 1 or 2. 1 means small question, 2 means big question. Right, student? Let's see the question one by one. Then everything is automatic. Clear or not? And before putting that, I want to highlight the beauty of 45-degree student. This we will apply in so many places. Guys, we know already the beauty of 45-degree. What is the beauty of 45-degree? If this is h and this is distance, now what is the miracle? The distance also will be same as height. The reason because of what? The angle is 45. Sir, how come, sir? Very simple. It is opposite. And this is adjacent. And opposite by adjacent. Tan 45. Guys, compare everything, you will get the solution. Opposite by adjacent. Tan 45 equal to what? 1. 1 means what? Opposite equal to adjacent. Opposite equal to adjacent. Are you clear? This relation we will apply in so many places in this question. Right? Clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Right. So are you ready? Solving the problem. Sir, what about other degree? Other degree we can use it. Okay, no problem. Okay. This is beautiful. Even other degree also I can apply. This relation is this relation. How much is the ratio? But better you don't want. At least you show some steps now. So 45-degree you can apply directly. Right. So we are going to start the problem, student. You see the magic? That's all. That's all. The concept is over. Now, how are you going to convert them into a diagram? That is where all the story, guys. In this question, very clearly, if you are not drawing the diagram, no marks for any other steps. The reason because of what? The reason because of what? There is no meaning. There is no meaning if you don't have the diagrams. There is no meaning of this if you don't have the diagram. Let me take some questions from the examples, guys, slowly. And I'm going to give the worksheet today itself, student, and try to complete. Okay. So first thing is, student, start. A tower stands vertically on the ground. Okay, this is the tower. This is the tower. From a point on the ground, which is the point is what? 15 meter. 15 meter. This is ground. Okay, 15 meter away from the foot of the tower. Now here someone is there, student. Some observer. The angle of elevation. Angle of elevation means that object is above the horizontal level, right? So of the top of the tower, guys, this is the top of the tower, right? So someone from here, maybe Hariharan, you are here and you are looking into this. When I say represent Hariharan, I'm not representing the entire height. I'm just highlighting your eye, student. Even it's better when you are drawing the diagram, you can mark eye symbol for the observer story. Okay, eye symbol. Where is the observer? So this angle is clearly mentioned is 60 degree. Now, what is the height of the tower? Okay. So first thing is that convert them into a diagram. How many right triangles you got? Only one, which means now itself you can say it's small question. Clear? Now coming to the story. Okay. So after that, draw the diagram, student. Wherever you are putting this point, name this point. And observer, you named it. And what is the object? Tower. At least, guys, two things is very, very important. You have to mark the observer on the object. Two things you have to mark in the diagram. One is observer, other one is object. The object is what? Tower. Top of the tower he is looking. Now the question is height of the tower. Guys, when you are reading this question, just visualize. You are standing in some place and you are looking into some tower. And you know the distance between you and the tower. Now, I'm asking, can you tell me what is the height of the tower? If you don't know trigonometry, you will say it's a magic. Correct or not? You are not measuring the height. You are going to apply mathematical things and you are going to get the height of the tower. And the beauty is something you are taking through analytically, it will be more accuracy than you are measuring through what? Someone go and stand there, someone on the ground using measurement tab. It is going to give a better accuracy than that, student. Okay, so start. So which theta you have to use? I know this distance. So this is your opposite and this is your adjacent, right? Opposite by adjacent. So tan, which degree? Tan 60 degree. Mention the degree. Opposite is what? BC. Adjacent AB. Guys, now you are going to put the value. Tan 60 equal to what? Implies. There itself you can put implies. Tan 60 equal to what? I asked you to remember three values. Tan 30, tan 45, tan 45 you don't want to remember because we will solve in the diagram itself. Tan 60 is what? Root 3. So tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Tan 60 is root 3. Are you okay to remember, guys? Tan 30 equal to 1 by root 3. Tan 60 equal to root 3. Guys, entire chapter just by using two values, right? Root 3. BC equal to what, student? BC equal to what? Height of the tower. Maybe you can mark it as H. So height of the tower, H. And AB equal to what? 50. Done. Now H equal to what? 15 into root 3 meter. Unit is very important, guys. You can write the answer also. Height of the tower. Height of the tower. Why I'm asking you to mention in the, there are two benefits to it. One is whoever is correcting, they will see the answer directly. Other is, if at all you forgot to miss the units, in the final answer, if you put, they are okay to give the mark. Any doubts on this question? Any doubt? Vejeshwar, Priya?
No doubt, sir.
Angle of elevation means up, right?
I didn't get what?
Angle of elevation means up.
Yes, angle of elevation means the object above the horizontal level. Okay. Right? So guys, an observer 1.5 meter tall. Okay, so here is the observer, but they said 1.5 meter tall. Okay, the observer height is what, student? 1.5 meter. Sir, in the previous problem they ignored. That's why I observer the height of the observer is ignored. Clear or not? But here they are asking you to consider 1.5 meter. You have to consider, right, student? But the line of sight always, the horizontal line always coming from where? From the eye. From the eye. Okay. Now what's happening? Observer 1.5 meter tall is 28.5 meter away from the chimney. Okay, that is a chimney, student. That is a chimney. Now the angle of elevation of the top of the chimney from his eyes, sorry, from her eyes, is what? 45 degree. Guys, angle is ready formed. Clear or not? This is angle is 45 degree. And this is the distance between this is 28.5 meter. That's all. Now just mark the name, student. A, B, C. Now I am asking, the moment you know 45 degree, what's the beauty of that? The opposite side and the adjacent side both should be equal, correct or not? So if this is 28.5, guys, this also 28.5. Yes or no? Please
Yes, sir.
respond. Only Harigaran, rest of them. Rest of them clear or
Yes,
not?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. So the moment you know any one of the side, either opposite side or adjacent side, then automatically other will be equal for the beauty of 45 degrees. So 45 degree telling what? Opposite side and adjacent side both are equal. So you don't want to write separately, you can write it here itself. Done. So now the question you come, what is the height of the tower? Height of the chimney is what? This 28.5 meter. Is it correct? The height of the chimney is 28.5. Is correct or not? This is chimney.
No, sir.
It is not correct. So why?
Sir, observer.
Yes. The observer is having some height. Okay, if they are asking you to consider, yes. Now you see here, the chimney and both of them are here in the ground. So what is you observe here? Notice this. This chimney is not only BC, you can mark a point, that is D. A chimney actually CD, not BC. Clear or not? Since horizontal line is coming from the eyes, we didn't consider this height, and we know what is this height is 1.5 meter. Now tell me, what is the height of the chimney means what?
30
Height
meters,
of
sir.
the chimney is what? Equal to sum of these two values. The answer is 30 meter. Right. So guys, see the miracle. You didn't write any statement. In the diagram itself, you finished everything. Sir, shall I finish? Very well, student. No problem at all. You gave the clear reason, na? Tan 45 equal to 1. The moment you gave the clear reason, why you need the other things? Clear or not? That's all. Any doubts? This is a repeated question, 2 mark question in the board exam. Are you clear? Anyone having doubt?
Clear, sir.
No, sir.
Everyone, please respond, okay? Any doubt, you can ask me always.
Sir, tan 45 means that 28.5 will come here. CB.
Megul, I didn't get. Tan 45 means, the beauty of tan 45, please remember. The moment you put tan 45, whatever height and whatever distance, both are equal. This H and D, H equal to D. Remember this. This is the
It is
beauty of
also
45.
tan 60
Huh?
also same like tan 45, sir.
Tan 60 is different story. We will see that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, tan 60 we gave now the example in the previous screen. Yeah, here you see here how I approach tan 60. You put tan 60 and write the values. Guys, you just follow that. Always, first tan theta. Don't write tan theta opposite. Don't write too many stories. First write tan 60 and write the English letter whatever given as per the diagram. Then substitute the value. Then simplify it. Always follow these 3 steps standardly. These 3 steps very standardly. Okay. Now coming to the next question. Okay. Everyone, this chapter is really good. In general, NCERT textbook, you will not get more question from NCERT textbook, but from this chapter, we can see even the board exam, they are giving question directly from your NCERT. Trust me, students. So this is a very good chapter where you can prepare for all these big question, both examples and exercise. I'm sure that your board exam question going to be similar. And I'm seeing every time, guys, I'm seeing, a lot of model exam paper from different school. Everyone giving this as a big question. Have you noticed that? So many of the school I have seen the model question paper, they are giving this as a big question should under 5 marks. So it's a great. You know that combining total marks I gave you. How much is the total mark? 12 marks, correct or not? Introduction to trigonometry and plus application of trigonometry combinedly 12 marks. So which means what? You are getting great opportunity to get 6 marks from the application of trigonometry, right? And the big question, majority we are expecting from this chapter, right? Okay. Any doubts? Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Right. Akshaya, how are you? Today you are able to connect? No? Your voice is
Sir,
not.
after great struggle, I have joined, sir.
Okay. I don't know what is the problem. Okay. Anyhow, you joined, let it be. Okay, we'll discuss it later. From the point P on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of 10-meter tall building, student. Okay. So, guys, this is a building. Okay. This is a building. Okay. So, from the point P, guys, from this point, okay, this angle of elevation top of the building is 30 degree. Now a flag is hoisted at the top of the building, student. Now there is a flag. Okay. Now the same person who is observing the top of the building, the same person is observing the top of the flag also. Okay. That's all, guys. Magic done. You draw 2 right triangles. This is the point. They clearly said, guys, this point is P. You should not change A because they clearly said what? From a point B. Okay, he is looking top of the building as well as top of the flagstaff. So now, what is the angle of elevation, student? First one is what? 30 degree. Guys, this is 45 degree. Some student will do the mistake, student, right? They mistakenly they will put 30 here, or they will get a confusion. Guys, you should not have a confusion by seeing itself. This is bigger angle, this is smaller angle. Clear or not? So you should not have that confusion. This is 30 degree. Also, just visualize that you have to raise your head either for seeing this or seeing this. Correct or not? For which you have to raise more for seeing this. So more angle for this. Clear or not? Now ready to fill the value. So P is here. P, Q, R. Yes, I told you guys, wherever joint is there, put a dot. So now there are 2 right triangles are there. Who can tell me what are the 2 right triangles here?
Sir, triangle PQR and triangle
Your voice is heavily lacking. So maybe someone else, I can hear you properly, not properly, but I understand you said PQR, then other said you said PQS, right? First thing is that mention the value, right? And observe where you mark. And this is the building, student. This is the building. and this is the flag. So now the question is what? Find the length of this or height and the distance between this. Guys, they are asking both. Now what is given? They have given only this 10 meter. You may find the magic, right? When you are seeing this kind of problem. Some observers seeing the building, you know the height of the building, but you don't know the distance. And on the top of that, you have a flag, and you know only the angle. What the magic you are going to tell me? What is the length of this, and what is the distance of this? You should feel the magic, student. How trigonometry is doing the magic. Clear enough? The situation is converted into what? Right triangles. Automatically all the magic started. First thing, student, I'll mention height of the flag is h. Anyone tell me what is the total height? What is the total height? Quickly.
10 plus h.
10 plus h. 10 plus h is a height. Okay, Arsh, what are you doing? You are not responding anything. So your QS is 10 plus h. Now you tell me, guys, this is 45 degree. 45 degree is a bigger triangle, na? And what is the beauty of 45 degree? Opposite side should be equal to adjacent side. So if your opposite side is 10 plus h means the adjacent side is also 10 plus h. Agree with me or not, everyone? What
Yes,
is the
sir.
reason you will say? Tan 45 degree equal to 1. That's all. So tan 45 equal to 1. You can say opposite adjacent, but still why question will come. But this is a better explanation. Why I said my adjacent side is 10 plus h. The simple reason. So normally this kind of problem will be solved in 2 steps. Because of the 45 degree, 1 step is done in the diagram itself. Next, guys, now you are going to take the second triangle. What is that second right triangle? PQR. Akshaya, do you clear why I put 10 plus h directly here? I think you joined a bit late.
Yeah.
Right. So in triangle PQR, sorry, PQR, this smaller triangle, 30 degree, student. Apply the same. You see here, student, this is the steps. Mention the triangle, turn 30. What is the opposite side? QR. What is the adjacent side? PQ. So opposite by adjacent done. Now what is tan 30? Guys, you should know, I told you 1 by root 3. Tan 60 equal to root 3, tan 30 equal to 1 by root 3. Done. QR is what, student? QR is what? 10. And what is this guy? PQ. 10 plus h. That's all, student. You know, entire equation having only one unknown, one variable. It's simply cross multiplication. Answer is ready. Clear or not? So if I say 10 plus h equal to, correct or not? 10 root 3. Guys, what is h equal to what? 10. Guys, tell me, 10 root 3 minus 10. So if you taken out root 10 out, what is the final answer? Root 3 minus 1. So this is the height of this guy. Yes or no? Everyone, anyone having doubt?
No, sir.
Anyone having doubt? No. Guys, can I leave the answer like this? No. The moment they said root 3 means you have to take the value, apply the value. If they are not giving, no, you can leave the answer like this. So root 3 equal to 1.732 minus 1. Guys, do the mind calculation. Do the mind calculation and tell me what is the answer. So 10 into 1.732 minus 1. Guys, do the mind calculation. 7.32 because of minus 1. Then multiply by 10 is what? 732. So 0.732 will become 7.32 meter. So this is your what, student? This is your height of the flagstone. Now they are asking what? Also distance between this. So which means also 10 plus h. So 17.32. You don't want to say explicitly, directly, straight away write the answer. Guys, length of this. Length of this flagstone It's 7.32 meter. And what is that? Distance. Simply you write required distance. Required distance. Or you can say distance between. Distance. What is that? Distance of the building from the point B. You can write everything or simply say distance, student. Distance equal to what? 10 plus h. You can directly what? 17.32 meter. Any doubt? Any doubt? Guys, quickly tell me any doubt.
No, sir.
No doubt, sir.
We have a lot of difficult level question is there, student. We will see one day. Okay. And next class, today I'll share some worksheet with 20 to 30 problem. All are important problem. Student, if you thorough with that, expecting this chapter question will become in your big mark question. Okay, 5 mark question, student. Okay, so you can easily solve. Okay, start here. Okay, the angle of depression of the top and bottom of the 8-meter tall building from the top of the multi-story building, guys, which means what? The multi-story building is what? Is a bigger one, and opposite that a small building is there. Okay, and both of them on the ground. Both of them on the ground, right? So where is the observer? Observer is here. So observer, what he is doing? If he, guys, the moment you see observer is here, meaning horizontal level is what? Horizontal line is what? This is the horizontal line. Agree with me or not? This is the horizontal line of the observer. Okay. I wanted to tell you one thing. I'll tell you in this problem. Okay, listen carefully. Now, this observer, guys, looking into the top of the small building as well as bottom of the small building. We normally will do now. The moment you go to a top of the building, you will see all the object around you, particularly which is on the down, right? Which is below you. Clear or not? So that's what's happened. So now the magic is started, students. So only what do you know? The building height is what? 8 meters. You don't know what is this height. You don't know what is the distance between the two buildings. But just you know this angle, student. One angle is what? One angle is what? Guys, now problem will come. Sir, whether I need to mark 30 here, 40. Guys, this is the down, more angle, na? Some student, they will put the angle here. It's wrong. Why? Because this is your horizontal line. So you have to mark the angle. Always the angle of elevation and depression, what? Angle between horizontal line and the line of sight. Correct or not? So this is your 45 degree and this is your 30 degree. And guys, can you tell me what are the points you have to mark? Listen, this is what the scenario, student. You can mark it. This is multi-story building. Building. And this is small building. We can say simply building. Where is the observer? Observer is here. Anyone can tell me where is the right triangle? I can mark the names, okay? Then you can try to tell me. Okay. If I say A, B, C, D, where is the right triangle here? Anyone can tell me where is the right triangle? Guys, I am waiting
sir.
for your answer.
BCD. Sir.
BC is the right triangle. Excellent. There is one more, but it's not there directly. How are you going to create? Guys, whenever this kind of situation is there, this horizontal line, whatever here, you can form a line here. This is actually virtual line. Okay. But this length is same as going to be this. So why you are forming? Yes, I'll get one more right triangle. Correct or not? I'll get one more right triangle. Okay. So you named A, B, C, D. Maybe you can mark it as E. Now two right triangles. Where is your 45 degree? Is there that angles are inside the diagram? No. Guys, angle of depression, always the problem. It is outside of the triangle. So please understand that. That angle you can bring inside. How come, sir? Very simple. This line, this line, this line, everything is parallel. Correct or not? All the lines are parallel. The moment you see all the lines are parallel, we know that this angle has to be equal to this angle, and this angle has to be equal to this angle. So here 30, here 45 degree, because alternate angles, correct or not? They are all called as alternate angles. Or here I can say one thing, student, for understanding, this guy is looking this guy A, so it is angle of depression. Maybe I am here and I'm looking into this guy, then it is angle of elevation. So what is the magic they are saying? In which angle he is looking down to me, the same angle I have to raise my head, which means what? That angle of depression should be equal to angle of elevation. Same thing here. The same observer is looking the foot of the building, which means bottom of the building. So if someone from here he wants to look, means the same angle what he looked out down, the same angle he has to look up. Means this is property of angle of elevation and angle of depression. You can apply either one of the truth. Now coming to the diagram, student. Before that, any doubt? Before I am moving, any doubt?
No.
Guys,
No doubt, sir.
understanding this diagram is very important. The moment you draw the diagram, it's easy, done. And any 45 is there as usual. Yeah, 45 is there, na? 45 is there. Yes. This is 45. Agree with me or not? This triangle is 45. If this triangle is 45, what is this? This opposite side. Guys, don't worry about E. When you consider the big triangle, this opposite side is CD should be equal to adjacent side BC. But do you know either one of side? No. But I know this is 8 means this also 8. And if I put this is X, so now the entire height is what? 8 plus X. So can anyone tell me what is the length of BC?
8,
What is that?
8 plus
8
plus X, sir.
8x. 8 plus X. The reason is what? Tan 45 degree is equal to 1. Done. Khatam. One thing is over. Now coming to the next diagram, students. Small diagram. What is that? Triangle AED. So triangle AED what? As usual, what is that first step? Tan 30. What is the opposite side? D adjacent AE. D upon AE. Tan 30 is what? 1 by root 3. Do you know DE? What is DE? X. What is AE? Guys, AE is what? Oh God, I don't know what is AE, but anyone can tell me what is AE?
8 plus X, sir.
Same 8 plus X here also. Excellent. So 8 plus X. Now, guys, I'm coming to the same thing. This entire things having only one unknown. Sir, how to find X? Guys, these are all rest of things are pure algebra, arithmetic, whatever you learned from your 9th standard, from your 8th standard, 9th standard. Clear or not? How trigonometry is going to help? Yes, that's all. Now it's stopped. Hereafter, whatever work you are going to do, it is not trigonometry work. It is a general max. Clear or not? All cross multiplication. First thing is what? 8 plus X is equal to 8 plus X is what? X root 3. So for time purpose, I am writing this guy first. There is a reason. Root 3, X root 3 equal to 8 plus X. Now guys, bring this guy to down. Sorry, this side. What is the answer? X root 3 minus 1. Sir, how come, sir? You bring X. You bring X. If you have a doubt, guys, X root 3 minus X equal to 8. Generally, what you'll do, you'll keep the English letter on the left hand side, number on the right hand side. Same thing I'm doing. So can you tell me what's happening? If you take out X, so root 3 minus 1 equal to 8. Any mistake if I'm doing, please correct me. Right, Hariharan and everyone? Clear?
Yes,
So
sir.
X equal to what? 8 upon root 3 minus 1. Done. Done. But still, that denominator is irrational number. It's a common sense, student. Denominator should not be irrational number. So you have to rationalize the denominator. So what is that? A minus B, A plus B is what? A square minus B square. So 3 minus 1, 2. 2 cancel with 8, 4. So guys, Can I write directly? This answer is 4 into root 3 plus 1. Agree with me or not? Can I
Yes,
write
sir.
directly 4 into root 3 plus 1? You have to write, student. That's a way. But this is height of what? Nothing. I can say what? This x is what? Difference in the height of the two buildings. Correct or not? But that question they didn't ask. Whether they are asking what is the difference in the height of the two buildings. If they ask, this is the answer. Katam over. But they are not asking that. They are asking height of the building. Means they are asking entire thing. Which means you have to add 8 with this height. This answer is over. Then what about the distance between? That's also 8 plus x. So means if you know 8 plus x, then automatically both of them are equal. Clear or not? So if I say 8 plus 4 root 3 plus 4, correct or not? Now what? Guys, what is that? 12 plus 4 root 3. Now if you taken out 4, what will be answer? What will be the answer? 3 plus root 3. Anyone having doubt? Anyone having doubt how I observe this?
No, sir.
Guys, doubts are welcome.
No doubt.
No doubt. Harigar and rest of them. Dejeswar, you have any doubt? Akshaya, do you have any doubt? Priya,
No, sir.
Sri Vaishnavi, have you
No,
joined?
sir.
Sri Vaishnavi. Devesh. Devesh. I'm not getting any
right
response from you.
triangle.
Huh?
We need write in right triangle that alphabet we need write.
Yes. Yes. All objective, Megul. The moment you see the diagram, how are you going to construct or convert them into a right triangle? That is what all story. Right? So guys, please write the answer. Please write the answer once again. Height of this. So please write height of the multi-storied building. And what is that? Multi-story building and distance between two buildings and distance. You can write in two answers, student. No problem. Distance between two buildings is equal to same answer that 4 into 3 plus root 3 meter. Very important, student. You have to write that unit. Anyone having doubts? Doubts are welcome. Akshaya, do you have any doubt? No doubt. My audio is clear or not for you? Akshaya? Your voice for me is lagging like anything. Okay, I'm not able to hear you, but at least you are able to hear me. Okay. Guys, next question. From a point on a bridge, okay, across the river, okay, this angle of the depression, okay, guys, river is here and the bridge is here, okay. So clear or not? Someone from here, his horizontal line is here, correct or not? If someone is here, if I put eyes here, his horizontal line either this side or this side. Now, what's happening? The point from a point on the angle of depression, the banks, decretion of the banks of the opposite sides of the river, which means what? Guys, this is one side of the river, this is opposite sides of the river. Now, depression is what? One side is 30 degree, other side is 45 degree. Angle of depression, student, please remember. Now, if the bridge height is what, student? 3 meter. Now the question is, find the width of the river. Guys, this is the river, correct or not? This is two edges of the river means what? This is the river. Agree with me or not, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Right. Hariharan responded. Rest of them not agreed? Guys, please respond.
Sir, angle of depression means
Angle of depression, if you are standing on their top of the bridge, my dear Megul, what your eye level? Eye level is here. If you're not moving your head rise or down, what will happen? Up or down, what will happen? This is your horizontal level. Now after that you will lower your head and this angle is getting formed and you are seeing looking other side with 45 degree you are able to see this side. Now the width of this river is what? So first question is, guys, just mark the names. Okay guys, these are all step by step. I'm not changing anywhere. I'm following the same for every diagram, only the story is different, then rest of them are equal. Again, are you able to form two right triangles? Yes. ACD, ACB. Follow? ACD one triangle, ACB other triangle. And 45 degree is there. As usual, the angles are outside. Always depressions are outside. You have to convert into elevation. Now, how to convert into elevation? 1 minute. Sir? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll go little early, sir. I'll go early, sir. Yes, 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 sir. I have seen. Yes, sir. Sure, sir. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Okay. Guys, now they are asking width means this BD you want to find. But can I find BD? No. Use this triangle, find CD. Use this triangle, find BC. But before that, I want angle. Correct or not? Without angle, how can I find? It's very simple. Always I told you, this angle of depression is from here where he is looking, this object, point D. So from D, you create the angle. Very simple, angle of elevation. So from A, he is looking to point B. So from B, you create the angle, but don't make it 30 here. It's totally wrong. It's totally wrong. Clear or not? So this is observer and this is object. Maybe if you think this is the observer and this is the object, it will become angle of elevation. So whatever depression made, the same thing will angle of elevation. You can think like that, or you can say that these two are parallel lines and this is a transversal. According to the alternate angles concept, you can put the same angle. Use any one concept, create this angle, student. Now, guys, as usual, beautiful 45 degrees there. You see here how many questions are repeated with the 45 degree. So means they are appreciating 45, correct or not? So you have to use it. Shortcuts are given. So guys, this is 3 meter mean. This is 3 meter. The reason because of
45.
Guys, one distance you will find from the diagram itself. Now your duty is how to find the BC. So take the other triangle separately. BCD or ACB. You can say anything. So BCA, sorry. BCA. Tan which degree? Same mantra. Tan 30 degree. Now opposite is what? AC. If anyone don't know opposite adjacent, guys, please go through our trigonometry 1. Introduction of trigonometry, right? Where we explain everything. Clear or not? Opposite side upon adjacent side. Now same thing. Tan 30 equal to what? 1 upon root 3. AC equal to 3. BC, I don't know. Let it be BC. Now BC equal to what? Cross multiplication. BC equal to 3 root 3 meter. Done. Whether they are giving root 3 equal to that? No, they didn't give. So let it be 3 root 3. Guys, step number 1. What is read the question properly. Now find the width of the river. So width of the river. Width of the river. You can say BD. You can directly write. No one is going to reduce the mark. That is BC. What is that? 3 root 3 plus 3. Maybe you can take out 3. And it is root 3 plus 1 meter. Sir, shall I simplify by putting 1.732? You can simplify, but no separate mark for that, or they will not reduce any mark for that because they didn't given. Sir, my teacher is forcing. Please write. No problem. Na? One additional step. So, but this answer, that answer, both you hide it. Okay. Any doubts? Any doubts from anyone? This is also repeated question in the board exam, guys. When I'm giving the board exam question paper, you will understand this. Any doubts?
No, sir.
No, sir, no doubt.
Okay. So from your this one, what is that? Your exercise question. I'll take some problem, student, and right, particularly the speed related sums or things. Okay, I'll take it now. Yes, Megul, tell me.
Didn't do tan 45.
I didn't get what? Tan 45. Sir, shall I do tan 40?
Tan 45, sir. We didn't do.
Tan 45 already we find, na? You want to write properly again? Yes, you can use the same way. First, you would mention the triangle and tan 45, then opposite adjacent, then mention the value, then these things, finally you will get this also like this. Okay. If you want, you can write everything detailed, no problem.
Okay, sir.
Same, follow the same method. Mention the right triangle, which triangle you are considering, and in that tan 40, opposite side, adjacent side, and put the value 1 here. Same ditto mantra. The same thing you can apply. Finally, you will get CD equal to 3. Guys, are you clear? Everyone? But hundreds of students who learned from me, right? They are all using directly and they are getting centum. Okay. So it's impossible they can strike out and cut some marks, and it's very well you are given all the reasons, right? I'm taking this problem, guys. It's one of the exercise problem because it is given with time everything, student. So and many of the textbook they are explaining this in a big way, student, but I'm going to explain in a short and sweet way. Listen carefully. Okay, listen carefully. Everyone, please give your attention. So there is a tower, student. There is a tower. Right? Now, a man is standing at the top of the tower, right? It's not standing because his height is ignored. So for me, only I. Observer is here. Now, observe a car is at an angle of the depression. Who is observing the car? He is observing, okay? He's observing, okay? Let me put the ground first. Okay, this is the ground. Right? So he is observing first. He is observing angle of depression. And the car is moving with a uniform speed and it's going towards the tower, right? That's what they clearly said. It's approaching foot of the tower with a uniform speed. 6 seconds later, the angle of depression of the car found to be 60 degrees. Guys, are you noticing that? When the car is moving closer to the tower, means closer to him, the angle of depression is, angle of depression means what, guys? This is his horizontal line from the eye. Okay. Now he's looking to this and his same car is moving. Now what's happening? You see here, many students think that sir, car is moving towards him, so angle of depression will be decreased. No, it is increased. Correct or not? You have to lower your head more. For this, you have to less. Clear or not? So make sure that angles are mentioned properly. This is 30 degree. No, this is 60 degree. And this angle is 30 degree. As usual, guys, as usual, no use of this angle. I don't have a use, right? You have to mark, you have to join this line. This angle I want. Very simple. He is looking into this car, 30 degree angle of elevation, depression means. So from here, the angle of elevation is 30 degrees. Same way, this 60 is coming here. Don't do the mistake. Don't do the mistake. Okay. By observing the common sense itself, you know that this is 60. This angle is more than this angle. Now coming to the story, student. It's very important. There's anything is given, check properly. Anything given. Approaching foot of the tower 6. And guys, nothing is given. Correct or not? Leads. Okay, maybe I'll mark A, B, C, D. And only thing, student, the question is what? Find the time taken by the car to reach out the foot of the tower from this point. Oh God. This time they are asking student. But whatever you are mentioning, BC is not a time now, BC is a distance. Now you have to apply your physics knowledge, student. Distance equal to what? Speed into time. Agree with me or not? Distance equal to speed into time. Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Distance equal to speed into time. Now, T is not that. You can mention, let the speed of this car, if you mention as V or S, which letter you want, student? S or V? Shall we put V, velocity, because it has some direction? Guys, tell me, I'm keeping that as a V, okay, TV, right? Whereas a T is what? Time. T is the time required to travel B to C. Now coming to this guy, student, AB. Anyone can tell me what is the distance here? Whether they are giving the distance? No, they are giving 6 seconds later, which means what? From here to here, it want to travel and it took 6 seconds. And what is the speed? They said uniform speed. The moment you declare this is a speed, so the same V will be applied. Are you clear? Why I'm putting 6V? Everyone. Why I'm putting AB as a 6V? Because I want distance. I don't want speed. I don't want time. I want the distance. AB is nothing but distance, not a speed or not a time. Similarly, BC is the distance. So 6V, TV, are you clear? Guys, this magic is going to help you to reduce your work. Half of your work will be reduced. Anyone having doubts? Why I put 6V and TV? Why I put 6V for AB and TV for BC? T is the time required. This is what you need to find. Guys, finally what? Find the time taken. You have to find this T only. Great thing, student. Nothing else is given. Do you know this height? No. Do you know this? No, nothing. Anything else is given? Guys, someone please check and confirm. Harigaran, anything else is given in the question?
No, sir. They are not given anything.
Nothing. You see, guys, this is a magic. You know only the angle. Even they didn't give none of the distance. They are telling only the uniform speed and they are giving the timings. Now coming to this. Sir, what can I take? It's your choice. You can take the smaller, means this one, bigger one, means it is 60. Finish that work first. Finish that work first. So maybe, guys, this is tower. Now I'll make it as height of the tower as H2. Height of the tower, H. Okay. So, guys, no 45 degree. So, Megul, just I'm taking all the triangle. First, I'm taking what? BCD. BCD. Listen carefully, student. So tan 60 degree. Opposite is what? CD and adjacent BC. CD upon BC. Tan 60 is what? √3. CD is what? H. BC is what? TV. Anyone having doubt? Now, guys, tell me what is H? What is H?
√3 TV.
H equal to what? √3 into TV. Guys, make it as equation number 1. Make it as equation number 1. Now coming to the other side. Coming to the other side. Next triangle. Okay, next triangle is what? ACED. Correct or not? ACD. And tan which degree? 30 degree. Same opposite side, CD. But adjacent is not BC. Adjacent is not AB. Please, guys, AC. So now tan 30 equal to what? 1 upon √3. And CD is what? Same H. And AC is what? 6V plus DV. So shall I write? V taken out. Shall I write 6 plus T? Yes or no? V taken out. Shall I write 6 plus T? Or you want to write properly? I'll write. I'll write. No problem. It is 6V plus DV. Now, guys, find H from here. Just bring this guy. That is 6 into. Now I am taking V student. 6 plus T upon upon what? Root 3. Equation number 2. Guys, if you watch that, equation number 1 and 2, LHS are equal. So the moment LHS are equal, which means 1 should be equal to 2. So which implies your RHS has to be equal. So I am going to put this student root 3 TV equal to V into 6 plus T. So V cancel. Guys, we introduced the speed, but no more, it's cancelled. Now coming to the this one student. Now what? Bring T one side and number other side. So T this side. What is the answer? Quickly. Root 3T minus T equal to 6. Correct or not, everyone? So can you tell me what is T? What is T? So T root 3 minus 1 equal to 6. So if you simplify this, what you'll get? 6 by root 3 minus 1. You can multiply again root 3 plus 1 upon root 3 plus 1. No, I think something wrong. Is it correct? Anything is wrong? Hariharan, Saili, anything is wrong? Okay, so the mistake is this, right? So we should be very careful. Careless mistake should not happen, student. Okay. Since I know the answer is going to be some, standard value, that's where I have doubt. Okay. So here you will get what? Root 3 is the denominator, correct or not? Now you bring this guy, correct or not? So what is that? 3T. 3T equal to 6 plus T. Now you can bring this side. 3T minus T is what? 2T equal to 6, which implies T equal to 3 seconds. You can write the answer, student. Any doubt? Guys, any doubt? This is actually, many textbook writing in a big different way, but it's very simple the moment you put 6V and TV. Correct or not? How many of you seen this question in some other material? It is really lengthy, but here it's very simple. The moment you are equating H and your V is getting cancelled and automatically your T is ready. Any doubt?
No doubt, sir.
Rest of them. Guys, when I am
No doubt,
asking
sir.
any doubt, what is the problem to respond? No doubt. Or sir, no, I have a doubt. I know that Meghul will ask if you have a doubt. Rest of them? Tejeswar, do you have any doubt?
No, sir.
Then say no doubt, sir. Clear, sir. Okay. Arsh, I don't know what you are doing. Sahil also not responding. Arsh, are you there or not?
No doubt.
No doubt. No doubt after asking so many times, right, Arsh? Say immediately no doubt. Guys, this is also one of the question, right? Which
So we
normally
need to write lengthy for 5-mark question. We need to write a lengthy for 5-mark question.
We need to write lengthy for 5-mark question. No need. I didn't get your question. What is your question? You are asking we need to write lengthy?
For 5-mark question. For 6
No,
marks.
even no matter. Number of lines is no matter related with the number of marks. Okay. So it is not necessary. Okay. You should write whatever necessary, write it and find it. Okay. Basically for me, step 1, step 2, equating them, answer. 3 different steps, answer is ready. Right?
Yes,
Now
sir.
coming to this. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower from 2 points at a distance 4 meter, and 9 meter from the base of the tower, guys, and the same straight line, which are complementary, student, listen. Okay, guys, this tower elevation, guys, repeatedly is coming the same. Now this is one point and this is the other point. So what has been given? Watch it carefully. So this is your tower. So mark the value A, B, So your A is the point, B is the point, and CD is the tower. Angle of elevation of the top of the from the 2 points at 4 centimeter and 9 centimeter. Guys, what is the meaning of that? From here to here, what? It is 4 centimeter, and from here, many students will write 9 centimeter here. But read the question carefully. From 2 point at a distance 4 meter and 9 meter from the base of the tower. So base of the tower is this. Clear or not? Anyone having doubt? So if you want to mention only this, then it should be what? 5 meter. Correct or not? It should not be 9 meter. If you want to mention like this. Okay. No, sir, I am okay to mention the entire. Yes, you can mention the entire thing is 9 meter. That's a very simple, but many of the students thinks difficult because this word, the angles are complementary. What is the meaning of that? The moment if you say this angle is theta, this angle is what? 90 minus theta. Simply, sum of these two angles should be what? 90 degrees. Sum of these two angles should be, yes, theta plus 90 minus theta, what? Theta will get cancelled, you get 90. Okay, that's the meaning of complementary. Now, what is the question they are asking? Prove that the height of the tower is 6 meters. Just take height is 6 meters. Done. Now take this first question is what? You will take the, now you can take anything because the separate height is given, separate distance is given. You can take this one. So triangle BCD. What is triangle BCD? Quickly. In triangle BCD, tan, what is that? 90 minus theta. Opposite is what? CD. Adjacent is what? BC. So anything can I write? No. Guys, tan 90 minus theta is what? Cot theta. CD equal to what? CD equal to what? H. And BC equal to what? 4. That's all. Keep it as equation number 1. Nothing. You do not do anything, student. Now coming to the second triangle. ACD. ACD. Tan theta equal to what? Theta is theta only in this. And opposite side is what? CD. Adjacent side? AC. So tan theta. CD equal to H. And AC what? 9. Any doubt? Equation number 1 and 2. Guys,
No, sir.
from here, how are you going to find your H? Any doubt? Tell me. Hariharan, do you have any doubt?
No, sir. I said no doubt.
No doubt. Okay. Rest of them?
No doubt, sir.
Now, two variable, then the problem is coming. Either you can equate H equal to 4 cot theta, H equal to 9, but I don't want this guy. So you want to eliminate this guy. So very simply you can eliminate. How to, sir? Tan theta into cot theta, if you eliminate, you should not divide, student. You should multiply. When you are multiplying two, both are reciprocal, na, it will become answer is what? 1. So I am going to multiply 1 into 2. So what will you get? Tan theta, or you can say cot theta into tan theta equal to H by 4 into H by 9. Guys, notice that cot theta and tan theta is what? Answer is 1. So what is this side, student? H square plus 36. So shall I write H square equal to 36? Directly, 36 will come this side. And this value already what? When you are multiplying, it will become 1. Now H square equal to 36 means what is H? Plus or minus 6, but we know that it's a distance, it's a height, so it cannot be negative. So 6 meter. So height of the tower, bolo, height of the tower equal to 6 meters. So let's say hence proved. Simple question, student, just 2 line. Answer is ready. Anyone having question, doubt? Quickly.
No, sir.
No,
No
sir.
doubt, no difficult. Clear?
Clear, sir.
Shall we do only one more problem? And I want, guys, I'm taking all difficult level. Okay. The simple question, guys, you can do only one more question. Again, right? It's distance Yeah, the balloon is moving. Yes. No, no, no. Speed of the aeroplane is there. No. No. So if you ask me, guys, the chapter is over. You see here, 1 6-mark question, just through what? And we are expecting this question in the big question. Big means 5-mark question. Guys, what is the problem of putting your effort? Because guys, when the scope is very limited, and I gave a lot of techniques to solve this question, what is the problem to solve all the question? Don't leave even a single question. Okay, I'm going to give 30 question which covers all the difficult scenario. Sit and do. In the next class, I'm going to solve all your doubts. Is that okay, everyone? Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
Right. So with that, the chapter is over. With that, chapter is over. Guys, if you prepare like just in 2 class, you are able to finish such a chapter, trigonometry. What is the problem, student, right? What is the problem of scoring centum in maths? Guys, this question diagram also given. Okay. But many of students thinking that's difficult. No. The moment you see that, guys, from here itself I can use that. Okay, maybe you can name it. What is that? A, B, C, D, E. What are the two right triangles? One is ABD, other is ACE. Clear or not? Now what is the question they are asking? Find the distance traveled. Guys, this distance they are asking. If this is the distance and that distance will be equal to this, agree with me or not, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So 1.2 meter, this that is the basically that height of the girl. Okay, 1.2 meter. Now see that carefully, student. Okay, wind with the horizontal line. The height is from the ground is what, student? 88.2. But please remember, you have to reduce this 1.2. The reason because of this triangle is forming from here only, not from the ground. So the moment you reduce 1.2 from there, this will become what? Anyone can tell me? It is 87. Correct or not?
Yes, sir. Correct.
This also will become 87. Now, guys, coming to the small triangle. So what is the first triangle? Take it. Triangle ABD. So tan which degree, student? Small triangle, anyone can tell me? 30 or 60? Small triangle ABD. Thinking, everyone. Tan 60. Opposite side is what? BD. Adjacent side AB. Tan 60 value is what? √3. And BD equal to what? 87. And AB you don't know. So now tell me, AB equal to 87 upon √3. If you want to rationalize AC, you can rationalize, but let it be. Don't simplify now itself, because we don't want AB. We don't want AB, right? We don't want AB. Let it be AB equal to 87.3, equation number 1. Now take the next one. What is the next triangle? Bigger triangle, larger? ACE. ACE. Tan which degree? Tan 30 degree is equal to opposite is what? CA upon AC. So tan 30, 1 upon √3 is equal to C what? C is what? 87. And guys, AC is what? AB plus BC. AB plus BC. Now you want BC only. Correct or not? D. Anyone having doubt till now?
No,
No, sir.
sir.
No,
Okay.
sir.
So now instead of BC, you can put D also, no problem, distance. Instead of AB, you can put what? That 87 by root.
87 by root.
You can put the directly, student. Okay, one step I'll write, then the next level I simplify. So 1 upon root 3 equal to 87 by AB equal to 87 root 3 plus D. So now simplify, student. Now simplify. What is that? Root 3, 87. So you can cross multiply also. Okay, you can simplify and cross multiply. Okay, 1 upon root 3, 87 upon 87 plus root 3D upon root 3. You can bring root 3 here. Okay, denominator, but what will happen? Don't cancel it. This root 3, this root 3. Why? Because when they are cancelling from LHS to RHS, both should be on the same side. Any careless mistake we did? No, right? Check that, student. Any careless mistake here? No. Hariharan,
No,
any
sir.
careless mistake? No, right? So guys, now duty is cross multiply. Very simple, cross multiplication. Okay, you can bring this guy to here, this guy to here, no problem. So finally, 87 plus root 3D. This root 3 already here, and this root 3 will go. So finally, what? 87 into 3 will be that side. Now keeping D this side and move to that side, move 87 to that side. 87 into 3 is what? Quickly, guys. How 3 is coming? This root 3 will go, and this root 3. So final root 3 and root 3, 3. What is the answer? 87 into 3. Siley.
261.
260. Please. Hariharan.
261, sir. 261, sir.
261.
Say
Sir.
loudly, guys. At least this help I need. Okay. 87 minus. So what is the answer? Can you do and give me the answer, Hariharan?
174, sir.
174. So D equal to 174 upon root 3. We know that rationalizing this. So finally, this combinedly what? 3. So can you tell me when you are cancelling these two, what is that? Will it cancel? Yes, 5 and 8. So it is 58 root 3. But I'm not sure. Can you check the answer is correct? 58 root 3 is the distance between what? Sorry, distance traveled by the balloon. Hariharan, can you check? Distance traveled equal to 58 root 3 meter. Right? Anyone please? Hariharan, have you checked that? Answer is correct?
Sir, checking, sir. Yeah,
Right. Okay, so answer is correct, right? Okay, right, student. Okay, so guys, what is my expectation? Okay, for this chapter, please focus on that. We are strongly expecting this question will come under 5-mark question. Okay, so first thing is that guys, copy the classwork. Very important. Whatever we did today,
Sir.
that and complete your NCERT. Okay, examples already covered, exercise pending exercise, plus I'm going to share the worksheet sums. Okay, please complete this and bring your doubts from the worksheet. Okay, next class complete this. Okay, maybe around 30 questions student it will contain. Okay,
Sir, I have doubt.
you have doubt on word. Okay, maybe
Sir, in
if no
I
one else,
put it, sir.
Michael, maybe others don't have a doubt, they can leave. Okay, I'll teach you separate. Anyone else having doubt? No doubt me. Good night, sir.
Bye, sir. Good night, sir.
Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, in chat box,
Megul,
I
you
put,
have
sir.
a doubt on which screen?
Sir,
Screen
in
number
chat
where
box, I put, sir.
you are putting something in the chat box. It's question, right? We will discuss, no problem. You can bring this question in for the next class. Do you have
This
any
is an
doubt on
exam.
the things what we have teach? Huh?
No, sir.
No, right? Okay. We'll discuss. Why one question? I'm going to give around 30 questions. You solve all the problem and bring your notes. Okay? Right.
Sir.